of incredible racing action, multiple full finishes, the cross car puts on a show. Matthew Lindy and Chris Spalding enter as reigning champions, but with the two splits combined into one, who will come out on top? We will find out together over the next 8 weeks. Cross car from Winton is next. Our venue this week is Winton Motor Raceway, first raced in NASA in 2026. Opened in 1960, this .72 mile circuit is a ribbon of asphalt and dirt walls and curbs ready to obliterate your vehicle at any moment. Pixel perfect driving is required to be as fast as our driver. Josh, you really wrote a good one here. To be fast as our drivers navigate this tricky venue like a tightrope. However, it produces phenomenal racing, as we witnessed the photo finish between Matt Kalish and Evan McFarland here last season. In NASA Cross Car, the format is as follows. Drivers are in open practice right now, and they're going to go to a 3-lap qualifying. Top 8 receive bonus points, and then everybody's going to the heat race. This tonight we got 6 drivers, so we're going to a full everybody heat race. Everybody goes to the LCQ, and then everybody goes to the feature this evening. The second season of NASA Cross Car Challenge commences tonight live on the Automotive Sports Network with Joshua Darnell next to me in the commentary box. My name is Brian Sawyer. NASA and ASN are proud to welcome you to Winton in Victoria, Australia. Josh Darnell, we got week 2 of this. We're on a whole new button box. A little lost right now, but how are you feeling?
Pretty good. You see we're in week 2 of this?
Second season.
Oh.
Second season, week 1.
Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's got it's a bit of a smaller field tonight, but I think that might even be a bit of an understatement. But it should be fun. I mean, oh lord, there's still a lot of fast drivers. It should be tight. It should be tight racing. So it should at the end of the day, it should still be a fun watch.
We got a last minute entry this evening with Evan McFarland, so he's going to give I think he's going to give Kieran a run for his money. But we got a lot of other KLR drivers in the field tonight, so we'll see how that goes. It's going to be an adventure, but let's go over this track, Josh. I think we're going to do this. We're going to bring Evan McFarland in. We talked about this before the race, and he's going to give us an idea of how to drive this track. So let me get this set up, and we'll get we'll get Evan in here. Evan McFarland, do you have us?
Brian, I think you just muted yourself.
I did just mute myself. Evan McFarland, do you have us?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. We're going to go on board you. Do you want to give us a walkthrough on how to drive Winton?
All right, so right here on the front straightaway, and here at the first corner, you're going to start braking as soon as you start entering and get on throttle mid-corner. Here, throttle, down the third, full throttle here. And the whole goal is just to try to keep the wheels straight, the car as straight as possible, and carry momentum. Here, use full throttle, hit the brake at the curb. Try to keep it straight, throttle up after you hit that second turn. Aim for the wall there. And you want to have a weight transfer into there. And your full throttle as well, again, you want to get a lot of angle. Here, it's just fifth. Modulate the throttle, cut the corners as much as you can, and That's a lap at Winton basically. It's pretty fast, but yeah, just this track's really tricky, and when the track wears in, it's just all about keeping the car as straight as possible. So
Awesome.
it'll
Well,
be a fun dynamic, and something to watch for as this race goes on.
all right. Well, thank you for giving us a track guide tonight. Good luck, and we'll see you throughout the evening.
Thank you.
All right, Josh. I think these guys, they're about ready for qualify. What do you think?
Yeah, Brian, I say send them into it. It should be an interesting race. I mean, cross car is an easy car to make a mistake in. Although a lot of these guys have now had a whole season and the off season to practice. So maybe we won't see many mistakes as we did first time around. But it should.
I think by the end of the evening, everybody's going to get pretty used to driving next to each other. It's all the same drivers, all the same races the entire time. But we're hitting qualifying, and it looks like Chris Spalding is going to be out on track first, but not moving. Daryl Young's moving. We'll go on.
Oh my! I thought he was about to take the Joker for a second.
So did I. He went real wide, but apparently that's how you want to do it. You want to get wide and kind of straighten out.
Well,
he didn't like it. He didn't like something. But yeah, you'll see Athena Leclerc here going super wide as well, just trying to straighten out between turns 2, 3, and right over the jump.
Winton is really fun to race in the cross car. It's very flowy. It's a very flowy.
It's a lot
track.
of fun in this car. In the supercars, I think they're not as fond of it. It's a little bit harder. Feels like a pretty tight track for cars that are that big.
We'll
see how that goes tomorrow night, though.
Yeah, it's very claustrophobic in them when you're racing side by side.
Across the line, starting her first lap.
I think the biggest issue with Winton and going to be in the supercars tomorrow is going to be if someone gets into a wreck, it maybe everyone gets into it.
Yeah.
There's not many escape routes. Good entry.
Yeah, you hit some of these curbing. There's not really an outside line on this track, so yeah, you spin out and you're collecting everybody behind you.
Last couple of sectors for Athena. Coming across the line.
39.671. Chris Spalding P2, 40.395. Kieran Lifflander not on the track yet. Evan McFarlane on his outlap. Look at Daryl Young. Daryl Young's on his first lap, finishing up, crossing the line. 41.628 puts him in P3.
They're almost an even second apart from each other.
Jimmyson like can be on his first try.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be rough.
That's
a little bit too much of that curve.
Not gonna count. We'll go back to Evan McFarlane, who's officially on his first lap now.
He's gonna try to cut it as close as possible. Yep. I don't think he may not be happy with that, but we'll see if he continues. So far, a good lap down to the low 39s. So it looks like he made contact with the wall.
Inside curbing and hit the wall.
That's rough. Once again, this track takes no prisoners.
Jameson like can be
very
up to
easy.
P3, 41.10. Oof, we are going to see a lot of crashing tonight.
I told you. I was wondering
what's awful here is I think if you crash, that eliminates your next lap because it counts as your outlap, maybe?
I'm not sure. I haven't done enough races at Winton.
Still says Evans on his first lap, so maybe this still I think the pit is after the start finish line, so this still counts as his first lap. So he's not going to lose anything here. So he gets a free out lap and he'll begin his second lap.
Athena Leclerc still top of the leaderboard. Spalding moves up to a 40.1. Leckenby 40.419. Young still with a 41.2. I don't think he's improved. Lifflander and McFarlane last to make it onto the board. Good entry from McFarlane, keeps it tight.
So much washout into the grass after that chicane.
Yeah, is that off track? Or is that considered
it's
on?
a little hard to keep any vehicle on there. We're not policing
I
that
would agree.
corner super hard.
Crosses the line.
39.871. That puts him in P2 to Athena Leclerc. Kieran Lifflander, top of the chart, 39.510. Take a look at his third lap.
Yeah, he cut that very tight on corners one and two.
Top five, only under a second between the top five, so we're in for some good tight racing here.
Oh, he wasn't happy about
And
that
he
one.
gives it up. Let's see if Evan McFarlane's any faster. His final time by 39.513. Enough for P2, but not for P1.
Damn.
That 34.792 for Kieran Lifflander. 0.004 between the two. That's incredible to get it down to the 1,000th decimal place.
It's also disheartening.
Yeah, a little bit. So hats off to Evan. I mean, he's walking into this with what, 5 or 6 laps of practice. We told him you're racing about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, we kind of just threw the helmet at him. We're like, get in there.
All right. Well, while we wait for qualifying to finish up, let's go over ahead what we got coming up later this week on ASN. Tomorrow we got NASA Rallycross Contenders and the World Championship. That's going to be Josh Mertz and myself starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 7 for the Contenders, 8 for the World Championship. Then this Thursday we got SimCar Grand Am Series Round 9 at Mexico City. Next week we got Masters at Atlanta, Rallycross at Atlanta, and SimCar's finale at Sebring. Reminder, if you like what you see, remember to like ASN on all platforms. ASN TV USA on everything except X. You gotta put the underscores there. If you DM me, I might tell you the dark web address.
Ooh.
And get that .onion. But got about a minute before we kick off. You think we're gonna see anything crazy tonight, Josh? Are we gonna add to the flip counter at all?
I don't
I
know.
think the flip counter is sitting at a solid 0.
I'm interested to see if anyone's practiced their jokers.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like it's a very long straightaway into a very easy corner that gets tight very quick. And if you haven't practiced it or you haven't been down there and you just sort of you're just sort of visualizing it, it can catch a lot of people off guard. So I don't know. We might. I think that
Yeah.
I think the chicane, the first dirt section is going to catch a lot of people off guard too. Not the turns 1 and 2, but turns 3 and 4.
Yeah,
After the
I'm trying to
jump.
see if we have any B-roll of
Oh Lord.
the Joker lap while we wait here. I love that on this track, the Joker lap is almost just an entirely different lap. It's unlike many of the other Jokers in Rallycross on iRacing, where it's just a little offshoot and then you're instantly back on the track. This is basically a whole lap. This one would be pretty fun to run in inverted 9 or all the laps, Joker laps, except for one. But we're going to Heat 1 here. Let's go ahead and bring up the starting grid. It's going to be Kieran Lifflander, Evan McFarlane, Athena Leclerc, Chris Spalding, Jamison Leckenby, and Daryl Young. Only the winner advances from this, and it leaves the other 5 over in the LCQ.
But they're all advancing
all
tonight.
evening. They're all advancing tonight.
We're missing one person, it looks like. Am I right about it? We are.
We're waiting for Daryl Young.
It's always one of them. There he is.
There he is.
We get ready for the first race of the Cross Car Season 2. RPMs go up. Lights are on. They are away. It was a good start for Kieran Lifflander. I thought Evan might get to pull him down on the line, but he doesn't. Evan falls back into P2. Kieran immediately jokers. Wow, a lot of wheel hop coming from that first corner for all front two drivers. Evan leads the main pack. That's McFarlane, Leclerc, Leckenby, and Young. Lifflander and Spalding joker. Lifflander leading the field currently up 1.2 seconds on his teammate Spalding. Make it 1.6 after the dirt sector. Coming around, Lifflander extending his lead. McFarlane into P3. Maintaining pace after the joker. No one's jokered yet, Brian.
There we go. We got our second set of jokers. It looks like Evan McFarlane and Athena Leclerc go through. Jamison Leckenby on the main track. Something looks like something happened. Nope, that's just timing going crazy. Looks like McFarlane had a better joker than... Nope. Kieran Lifflander comes out right in front of him. They are
contact.
Almost glued together. And here we go. We'll see the second set of joker rotations here in a minute. We're probably going to get one, maybe two laps of racing this tight together between these two drivers.
Yeah, all the top three very much so glued together. Oh man.
Wow.
I can't decide if
we were going to get a collision.
It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell if they're deciding to go for the joker or if they're just trying to open up the entry.
Which is kind of cool. You can kind of throw a
fake.
Yeah. This track you can probably throw a flake. A fake? Hell short you can throw a nice fake too.
Oh yeah. McFarlane's still about 4/10 behind Lifflander. Can't make up the time.
And then McFarlane fastest lap. They're going to alternate. No, they are not alternating their joker strategy. Ugh, that is disheartening for probably Evan. You want to alternate that strat. You don't want to have to make the pass
Evan
on
gets
track.
better entering the joker corner, but that bump slows him up, loses a lot of momentum. Coming around, brings it.
Look at it.
Now, I thought he brought it down a little bit. Oh, we got contact in the rear.
Jamison Leckenby and Chris Spalding touching after Jamison comes out of the joker. So a little bit of wheel contact. Everybody gets to keep going now. Back up front, though. Evan McFarlane, 4/10 separate these two. I don't think anything's going to happen here, Josh.
Someone's got to make a mistake, and I doubt that's going to happen. Last lap coming. We're on the last lap now. Oh, a little squirrely off the jump was Lifflander. Oh, big contact.
Like hit the wall. Evan's going to get a chance.
Big contact
Evan gets
again.
a chance. He moves through. Kieran off the line. Might have a slowdown due to that. Gets back in P2. I think this is Evan's race.
I don't think he's going to have a slowdown, but yeah, it is Evan's race. That was it. Single mistake. I said it. I was.
And there we go.
Huge Heat 1 win for Evan McFarlane after a mistake in the second to last sector.
Evan McFarlane, Kieran Lifflander, Athena Leclerc, Chris Spalding, Jamison Leckenby, and Daryl Young. Evan McFarlane gets to take a break.
Disheartening for Kieran. That was a good race for him. It looked like Evan applied a little bit more pressure coming into turns 3 and 4, and just upset Kieran. Maybe just got his attention for a split second. So that's sometimes all it takes.
Kieran Lifflander, Athena Leclerc, Chris Spalding, Jamison Leckenby, Daryl Young is our LCQ grid.
It's a little team race.
Yeah, well, I think we're between a couple teams here. So,
it might be black versus pink. Yeah, I think you're right.
I got Pink Fury. I got Black Phantom, Black Phantom, Black Phantom, Pink Fury.
Yeah, I told you, black versus pink. All right, we'll see. Starting 2, Athena Leclerc, Kieran Lifflander. Good start for Lifflander. Athena pulls him to the line, holds him to the inside. Athena looking to go around early joker from her. Maybe a good call, get out of traffic, look for that clean air. Spalding follows. Spalding on her heels, though.
I'm always a fan of an
They're
early
leading.
Joker.
On here, it kind of makes sense. With Leonard leading the main squad, he is a 1.2 up on the main pack. 1.7, I will say 1.4 to make it even. Coming out of the final sector, Leclerc leads the field for now after an early Joker. Spalding, or Leckenby, my mistake, in P2, following her. 0.4 has not let her go. And Leckenby
Joker. Kieran stays on the main track,
Claire's...
Spalding on main track, and Daryl Young takes his first Joker.
Leclerc now still leading the... now Leclerc leading the main field. She's a Joker down. Liftlander, Young... Oh, Spalding must have had a mistake. Young moves up to P4.
We're about to have
battle
an
for
in the backfield. Almost Daryl and Chris Spalding once again. Keep it a little separated this time.
Daryl Young was able to
going to
make
have to take
pass.
the main... Jameson's first lap on the main course.
Yeah, but he's done. His Joker strategy is over.
Joker strategy's done. Athena is going to stay out. Liftlander stays out.
Makes sense.
And
she has
these
clean
two
air.
go to the Joker. They're going to come out pretty close to Athena and Kieran.
It's going to be a little dangerous. Go back. Oh my goodness. Someone was off track at the back. Yeah, Daryl Young lost it under braking. Spalding comes out in front of Liftlander. Oh, they're battling right now. Liftlander on the inside. Spalding gives him room to breathe. Spalding on the inside. Liftlander's got to give. Makes the pass. Last second. I think Liftlander has both of his Jokers left.
He's got both
correct?
his Jokers left, so he's going to be coming up through the field. He's not too far off Athena Leclerc.
I think Leclerc Jokered as well, though.
All right, she took her second, so it was like 1.7 behind Jameson Leckenby. So we'll see where Kieran comes out in relation. See them side by side here. Kieran in front of Jameson, Athena in front of both of them. Chris Spalding trying to make a move on Jameson, gets it done.
Contact.
Jameson a little squirreled up off that. Kieran Liftlander 1.7 back off of Athena. Last lap. And one more Joker.
The Joker should have it. It's an easy, I don't know what it is in the cross car, but in the supercars, it's almost a 4-second gain.
Is it really? All right. Well, we're at 2.4 entering here. It's going to be tight, Josh.
I don't think it's going to be as tight as you think it's going to be.
No, you are right. 7.
It's a pretty big
between them.
It's a pretty big gap.
We're looking at about 2.5 in these cars.
Yeah, it's a pretty large delta for the Joker. Kieran Liftlander across the line. LCQ winner. Athena Leclerc comes home in P2, Chris Spalding in P3, Jameson Leckenby P4, and Dale Young brings it home P5. Oh, a spin move coming across the line.
Yeah. Well, Josh, we're moving right through this. We got our feature coming up here in a moment, so we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go find a coffee, and we will be right back.
You're so interesting.
I love your browser history.
I like that you're not hiding anything from me.
By the way, nice IP address. I like your neighborhood.
You are so special. This ad is just for you.
I learned so many things from you.
You are so generous with your personal data.
Switch on privacy, switch off trackers and viruses. Go to NordVPN.com. NordVPN. Safely be you.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Absolutely be doing what he has to do. He has to go for the championship. He has to recover the points that he lost. He takes the lead in the 12. What a move. And he takes the lead and holds it. Side between these two and turn one. This is going to get spicy. Exiting turn one, over the jump to begin the first lap. Clog at the inside line. McFarland contact between them. They are still side by side. This opens the door for Wetz. He can't make anything happen. In the 26, he has not won in quite some time. Dragster acing the entry to turn one, up heading to the inside of Magnus, gives him a nudge. The grip strip on the inside, Phil. Wetz had a little bit better run, but looks like Magnus will hold his spot.
That's a Crosscar series brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. For all your camera needs, go to facebook.com/WSimCams. Thank you to Andrew Cardinale IV for all your camera support. You do a great job. Love using all your cameras every time. Josh, we're coming into the feature. Evan's going to get to race Kieran again. They're going to start 1-2 on the grid. What do we think is going to happen? It looks pretty uneventful the first time by when they were next to each other. Think we're going to have anything different this time?
It's all start dependent, it seems like. You can really kind of control your race. It's going to come down to Joker rotation, if not based on the starts. But this track is really kind of driver error dependent. So we'll see if they can keep it clean. I think whoever winds up keeping the cleanest is going to be the winner. I don't think it's going to come down necessarily to overall speed.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Just a reminder, if you like what you see, ASN TV USA on all platforms, give us a like, a share, watch the stream, helps us out. But if you like the race in this series, NASASimRacing.com, we are looking for drivers for it. Like more than 6 next week, so please, I beg you, follow the link. Come race with us. All right, Josh, in practice, Evan McFarland's dropping a 39.307. Athena Leclerc showing some good pace. 39.4. Definitely gotten faster on her side. 39.6 for Kieran. And then we're in the 40s for everybody else. Athena making her name known. She is really getting some pace down on this track.
She was fast last time we saw her in the cross car. I mean, she only showed up, I think, for like 1 or 2 races, but the races that she showed up, she was always a top contender. So I'm not surprised to see her up there, going blow to blow with some of the pro drivers.
If I have to make a prediction, I feel like we might see some interesting, maybe some Joker lap collisions. The way that thing spits you out it's nasty if people are right there.
Yeah, and like I was saying all last season, the cross car is very defender biased. Starting grid for the feature races: Evan McFarland, Kieran Liftlander, Athena Leclerc, Chris Spalding, Jameson Leckenby, and Daryl Young. So yeah, like drivers got to be careful taking passes here. If you're trying to take an offensive move, trying to make an offensive pass, it's hard. You got to be really careful. Contact does not favor the driver going for the pass.
Get to see a lot of pit strategy here with 10 laps, 2 jokers. Lights are on, and they're off.
Well, better start for Evan McFarlane this time around, although I think Kieran may have him. Evan with the inside advantage, though. Kieran's going to try to go around, get the inside. No, they joker both, pushing each other. Kieran all over the rear of Evan. Almost loses it making contact and blinking. Oh my goodness, I thought Spalding was going to make contact with him. Down into the joker. Kieran had a better run coming out of there. He's going to try to beat him to the inside. Kieran holds him, but not enough pace. Gets over the curbing, too, and loses some time. Off balance. Bad entry into the final sector coming around. McFarlane leads 0.5 above Lift Laner. Spalding 0.4 in third. Behind them, Leckenby, Young, Leclerc. Top 3 have jokered. Bottom 3 haven't. Top 3 stay out.
This time. Bottom 3 look like they're going to stay out also. What happened to Leclerc? She's all the way back in 6th. She stays out.
She should. That makes sense, honestly. The 10-lap race, there's plenty of time. Still a battle up front. McFarlane loses a little bit of time. Now only 2/10 up, was 5/10 coming out of the last sector.
Josh, we're going to take a quick look. Something happened to Athena Leclerc to put her back in 6th. Must have been off the start. That's going to be too long. Let's just go back to live pictures. Onboard Kieran
Lift Laner now at
chasing
10th.
down.
Oh, early. Pulls a pin quickly.
I think it's too
Ryan,
early.
what do you think here? What do you think he's trying to get?
Too early. That just gave Evan McFarlane so much clean air to work on catching him the rest of the race.
I think Kieran is trying to just. I think Kieran felt like he may have made a mistake. I think Evan was making him nervous. He needed to get it away from him.
Maybe, but as this track degrades, it's just going to get faster and faster. Evan's going to be able to get closer to Kieran throughout the remaining 6 laps.
Kieran's just planning on running away. I don't know if I would have done it that early. Evan
just pulls the pin.
I don't know if I would have done it that early.
I think that was way too early. He's going to come out about 2/10 behind, maybe a second. Nope. Who knows? The timing's crazy.
2/10 but it's going to be the inside contact. Evan goes wide.
He's going to...
he my goodness. He saves it, but loses a ton of time. 1.1 now. He should have saved that joker, man.
Yeah.
He should have just... He had so much clean air in front of him. He should have just focused on...
In the back here,
but hey, I mean...
Leclerc passes Daryl Young.
They are just out here to race, though. So...
Something happened to Jamison Leckenby. He is in the pits, and he is done for the evening. Let's see if we can figure that one out. Jamison Leckenby had an incident. We'll take a look at the replay.
Oh.
Goes off the track.
Oh. No. It happened way before then. He hit the wall and the tire barrier. He had to have. Hit the tire barrier entering 3 and 4. Right there.
Yep, clipped it out. Tire's done, and that car is toast.
I didn't even see him make contact with the tire barrier.
I think it was the curb. Must have just abused the tire. These things fall off pretty easy. There's only 4 pins holding the tire to the axle, Josh. Evan McFarlane 7/10 behind Kieran Lifflander. He's trying to gain, but it's real hard when both these drivers are on top of their game, just laying down equal lap times. 39.696 for Kieran the last time around. 39.691 for Evan. 5 thousandths of a difference is not going to help you win this race.
Yeah, he hasn't gained. He's brought it down from a second.
He just gained 3/10 that last lap, 39.9 to 39.6. Got 3 laps left. Like he might be able to make something happen.
More time here. 7/10 now. Brings it down to a 6/10, 5/10. So they'll make contact with that wall. That's going to slow him up.
Yep.
He narrowly escapes it, but I think that just degraded all that work.
Yeah, it's just ate all his goodwill.
7 laps to get this done. Coming up on 8. Don't know if there's going to be enough time remaining to make something happen. Behind them is Spalding, Leclerc, and Young. Let him be out early. Good entry from McFarlane coming into turn 1. Over the curbing to the jump. So easy for the car to get away from you. Coming into here. Kieran keeping it very clean through there. Coming around the bend, McFarlane losing more time. Oh, 1 point. Oh, never mind. It was just how it was accordioning up, it looks like. But no, he is. He's losing more time. He must have had contact somewhere. 1.2 down. 2
laps remaining. Looks like Spalding and Leclerc both have a joker to do, but they're 5 seconds and 5 seconds off of Spalding and McFarlane, so that's not going to happen. Athena looks like she's 4 seconds off of Chris, so I think this is probably the order we're finishing in, barring any major incidents.
That's a shame for Athena. She had a good running. Just like early mistakes like that, especially on a track like Winton where there isn't a whole lot of room to... I mean, holding onto her joker for the last minute is probably the smartest thing that she can do, but with Spalding doing the same thing, that kind of ruins any strategy.
Yeah. Final time around for Kieran Lifflander goes super deep. It's insane how deep, like, sideways you throw that car.
Evan brought it back down to 7/10. Kieran keeps it very clean through turns 3 and 4. Knows what happens last time. Coming around the final sector, all they got to do is get through the S's. Kieran Lifflander holding it very clean and tight over turns number 5 through 6. Squirrely over 7. Keeps it stable, though. That was very close, but Kieran Lifflander brings it home. Checkered flag. Evan McFarlane in P2. Chris Spalding in P3. Athena Leclerc brings it home for 4th. Daryl Young rounding through the S's now to bring home P5. Well, a fun feature race.
Yeah, that was
I
pretty
feel
good.
like some strategy could have... If strategy would have played differently, I feel like things could have ended up a lot different, but... Evan McFarlane hitting fastest lap, 39.3. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, he was flying that lap 9, but just a couple little mistakes, really. It's kind of... Oh my god, that's kind of cool. that looks fun.
That's got to be whiplash.
That's how you get sick.
Yeah. We bringing anybody up, Ryan? Does anybody?
If anybody shows up, yeah, we'll bring some people up. But at the moment, I have nobody. Might want to bring the KLR guys in together.
I don't even see anybody in this. I don't even see anyone in the channel, in the server.
I don't see anybody in the server either. But if they do show up, we'll bring them both up at the same time since they are all on Black Phantom together. But I'm not seeing anybody. Give them a second. Again, if you'd like to race in this, I got 19 people watching and 6 people driving. I'd like to have 6 people. I'd rather have 6 people watching than 19 people driving. Go to nasasimracing.com. Get yourself registered.
Still, for the first race of the season, I definitely wish there would have been more people, but I think it was a good way to open the season. That was fun. It was competitive all around, especially the heat races. Oh boy, Evan McFarlane.
Take it away, Josh.
Evan, so not a whole lot of questions. The race seemed pretty calm. Heat number 1 was pretty insane. Were you expecting that last second mistake? I mean, it's hard to say that were you expecting it, but yeah, like it definitely. Were you planning on just taking MP2, or did you have something up your sleeve that you were going to try to pull at the end before that happened?
I don't know. I was just kind of like, I was thinking a little bit. All right, P2. I'll have the outside on the main, and I was just kind of like, I might get P2 here, but I was also like, I'm not gonna settle just yet, even though it's almost over. And luckily, I got a really good break there with Kieran just overstepping that chicane and getting
Yeah,
the grass, which is
it
really easy to
seemed
do.
it seemed like over the jump that you were you had just a little bit more speed and you were able to put just a little bit more pressure. Um, it could have just taken it looked like it just took his attention away for a split second as you came up in the mirror. And I mean, there's split second reactions, man. They can cost you big. So coming into the feature, were you why'd you take your Joker so early? Your second Joker. Why didn't you hang on to it and hang on for the clean air?
I took my second Joker early because all the KLR cars behind me didn't take their Jokers. Chris Spalding in particular, there's about 2.5 or like a 2-second delta here, and he was within the delta, and I thought for sure that he would take the Joker. And I knew, okay, it was like 2.1 seconds in the race before. I had 2.3. There was a 2.3 delta, and I came out right behind Kieran. So I thought, okay, I will probably come out like a tenth ahead maybe, and I could pinch him off, but nah, unfortunately that's just second Joker. Yeah, it was just unfortunate timing because I think for sure if I didn't do that, then the guys behind me would have. So it is what it is.
Well, Evan, P2 at the end of the night is nothing to be ashamed about, especially with such little practice. We literally just kind of threw you
Yeah.
into the mix at the last second. So thank you for coming out tonight. It was fun to see you out there and drive the cross car again. Thank you for being here for the first race of season 2. Before we let you go, you got anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah. Of course, I gotta give all glory to God. Want to be able to do this without him, and yeah, I gotta thank you guys for putting on this show, and drafting me like 30 minutes before the race. I had fun though, so it was nice. But yeah,
I don't know who
just
you're talking to like that.
listen, listen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. You're the center of the universe. Sorry. No, I just gotta thank the guys at Channel 199, Dixon Flannel, Black Rifle Coffee, Track Racer, Racecraft, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, Evan, thank you so much for coming out and joining us tonight. And we hope to maybe see you next week if you got the time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll see. Thank you.
All right, Josh. We're going to bring it both in, but we're going to start with Chris Spalding first. If I can use my mouse here. Bring both of these guys in, but we'll start with Chris Spalding.
Chris, we're good, man. How are you? So walk me through your race. So Heat 1, it looked like you had an early start, but a little bit of contact with Young in the back. I couldn't remember I think it was Young, and it got you tripped up going around the second dirt sector. Walk me through your heat race and tell me about strategy coming into the feature.
I was kind of here for the fun of it. We were all here and just happy to be here, to be honest, on this team. And the heat race, I knew I wasn't going to be able to compete with Evan, Athena, and Kieran. They're on just a whole nother level. I just can't keep up with them. But sorry. Running with Jameson and Daryl is good fun.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to see you out there joining us for season 2 of the Cross Car. Do you have anybody you want to thank for tonight? Anyone you give a shout out
to? Kieran, of course, for letting me do this and giving some tips and setups. My mom, my dad, for letting me have this computer in the first place. The man up above, of course, and that's about it.
All right, Chris. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for coming over the first race of season 2. We hope to see you back here next week.
Yep. Thank you.
And last but not least, we have Kieran Lifflander.
Hello.
Kieran, walk me. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, walk me through the heat race. The last second mistake. I know you couldn't have been expecting it. Was it? Did something catch your attention real quick, or was it just like just taking it just a little mistake in the muscle memory?
Honestly, I wasn't even telling myself like, "Yo, don't mess up." I was just kind of going with it, and I knew we had the pace. I knew I was faster than Evan in most of the track, and he was sending it really hard. I think that might be just a setup sticking, or the way he's driving the car. I don't know. I'd have to diagnose it. But yeah, I don't know. No, I sent it in. I didn't even send it in too high. I sent it just fine. Just turned it too early and clipped my left front, and then skyrocketed, went off, and then hit the barrier, and then the rest is history.
Yeah,
Finished
just a
P2.
bad bounce.
Yeah, just unlucky, but I was like, there's no way. It's sort of a 1v5. It's 5 KLR and one channel 199. So I gotta really lock in as a team owner. If it's this small of a field, and even though I wish it was 2 splits in a bigger field, but with what we're working with, I want to be able to carry the weight out front and fight against Evan as I should have last season or in the preseason rather, and didn't do the grace in the preseason obviously, but had some preparations and came back swinging this time. So, but yeah, that little mistake caused me to be in the consi.
Yeah, so the feature race coming into early Joker, did you expect Evan to take the Joker along with you, or were it because I saw you made contact with his rear and it got your car got a little unsettled. I thought you were going to lose it for a second, but you're able to get it under control. It was coming out of that Joker. Did you took your Joker so early? You took your second Joker pretty much immediately to pass Evan. Tell me about strategy coming into that. Were you planning on seeing him respond immediately because you had your teammates behind you?
Well, I mean, the strategy was since I'm starting second, the guy on the outside line, if you can't hang it around the outside, then go right ahead and try to get that Joker out of the way because you are, if not the closest to that opponent or that driver, if you're going to be neck and neck with them throughout the race and you know it. So it'd be best to get the Joker out of the way. So, I mean, we were like within a tenth of each other. So if I get a good Joker and everything looks good there, then and he takes the regular lap and something happens, then I could still inch my way out front, even though I started second. So, but that wasn't the case. I mean, I got to his outside for a brief moment, and then he kind of opened up the corner, and then he moved the steering wheel right, and then whipped right back to the left, and they took the Joker. So took a Joker. I gave him a couple nudges on the first turn to the Joker, and then entry of the Joker. And then he lifted really. He ran that low line in the heat, and he stayed behind me in the Joker. Whenever he ran that low line, then he ran the low line again, and I just closed in like no tomorrow. Um, and then I gave him a nudge on the exit of the Joker, and then another nudge on the transfer from the dirt to the asphalt. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's part of the. I don't know if it might have been an accident, might have been mind games. I might have just been trying to hold me back. I don't know. But regardless, it was yeah, I don't know. It was weird. Like hit him 4 times in one lap. So, but again, was able to recover and had a real fairly consistent race in the first half, and then consistent race in the second half. But Evan had a pretty good lap in the late run, but I was able to
Yeah, the
switch.
time just ran out. 100%.
Yeah, I was able to switch roles and take the lead early on. So that was obviously the plan all along. Starting second, let's go for first. So, um, but yeah, and then I guess if you didn't mention it, the Joker where he countered my Joker the second time around. I looked at the replay already. He went for the same line. It's happened many times in officials with me this week in RX. The supercars I win this week. People just cut down from the Joker and kind of rejoin the racing line, but I figured he wouldn't. But then again, it's like Joker yields, and that's like the unwritten rule. Um, so but I looked at my relative as well. I saw I was inching ahead, but we were 0 tenths from each other, so we were really side by side. And I kind of sent it, kind of stuck my nose in there, and then he turned down, and was trying to hold me tight, but he gave me enough room. And then again, it just so happened we made contact and he got the worst of it. So unfortunate. We didn't really get to battle hard after that, but I mean, nonetheless, still was able to come out on top. Really, really happy about that.
Yeah, Kieran, it was a really nice race, man. Good way to open the season for the team. Do you have anybody that you want to give a shout out to before we let you go for the night?
Yeah, everybody, Team KLR. We have KLR Black Phantom, Team KLR Black Phantom, and Team KLR Pink Fury out for tonight. Yeah, shout out to Spalding, Leclerc, Young, and Leckenby for running tonight. Obviously, a short field. Everybody was rethinking their life choices on rerunning or running this round because the shortage of drivers for the season opener. But yeah, they stuck with it, and I said I do want to stick with it. And Evan was unexpected to join. I really didn't think he was gonna join, and I didn't hear the part about the confirms and where you can join the call when you're in. But I guess that was it. But nonetheless, I'm glad that he joined. You know, he put on somewhat of a battle for the people watching. So shout out to everybody at Team KLR that attended tonight. Everybody else at Team KLR. That makes this possible. All the drivers and other team members getting ready to get after it. Preparation is going on as we speak for tomorrow night for the contenders and supercars. Got some really fast drivers, new recruits. So excited to put them out on display across the two the supercars and contenders. And my mom, my dad, my sister for the support here. You guys for putting on the show. Darren for putting on the stream to help promote the brand. And yeah, I mean, if this isn't, I guess, a KLR lockdown, I don't know what is. I mean, we dominated the lights Friday night. Went 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And we're looking to do that in domination in that fashion for the rest of the year on the lights. Really, really confident in the light. And hopefully some more battles with Evan will ensue throughout the season. The cross car. Can't wait for next week. And same thing with the supercars and contenders. Can't wait for tomorrow night. I think it's going to be a good battle. Me and the team have put in a lot of preparation for the supercars and contenders. Lots of laps been put down. The track's been redone in the dirt section. So really excited for it. Really, really pumped up. Season opener. Won the first two. Yeah, just can't thank everybody I mentioned enough. And can't wait for tomorrow night.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kieran. Thank you for joining us for the season opener of Crosscar, and we can't wait to see you tomorrow for Supercars. Have a great night.
Of course,
congratulations on P1.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, Josh, I know you got to go take care of some things, so feel free to go do that, and I'll wrap this series up. Before we get out of here, we're going to take a look at what we got coming up the rest of the week here on ASN. Tomorrow night, we have NASA Rallycross Contenders and the World Championship. That starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern for the World Championship. Times are all messy in my head. SimCar Grand Am Series at Mexico City this Thursday at 8:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Josh, Mertz, and myself for all three of those races. We're back here next week for Atlanta Long, and then SimCar finishes up their series at Sebring the following week. I have no points for this evening because they're pretty much the way it ended this tonight. It's pretty much the way the points are going to be. But if you like what you see and you want to watch more, ASNTVUSA.com on all platforms. We'll have postings up for all the content. Go ahead, like, subscribe, do all those fun things. And if you want to race in this series, if you think you got a chance, there's only 6 cars right now. You can definitely beat some of them, maybe. NASASimRacing.com. Go ahead, hit that. Join the Discord. Join the series. It's free. I got no final thoughts here. Well, I have final thoughts. Josh Darnell does not have final thoughts. I'm watching him reassemble his curtains. So that was a fun race.
Curtain rod committed well, I can't say that word. The curtain rod unalived itself mid-race. So
I should have seen it. I have you up on my screen the entire time. I should have seen it happen.
This one and the one in the bathroom had like a pact, and they did it at the same time.
That's hilarious. All right, but glad all these drivers showed up tonight. They put on a good show regardless of the driver count. Excited to see what they bring the rest of the season. Excited for some more people to show up the rest of the season. And that's all I got. Just a reminder, cameras for all our broadcasts brought to you by Whiplash SimCams. Go to facebook.com/WSimCams for all your camera needs. Thank you to Andrew Cardinale IV for your camera support. Josh, you have anything before we get out of here, or are you preoccupied?
No, it was a great open. Despite the small field, it was still a great season opener. It was a lot of fun to see everyone again come out for the cross kart race, and I can't wait for next Sunday. I can't wait for supercars. It's going to be a fun season. Thank you for everybody watching as well. Remember to leave a like.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next week. Have a good one, and join us tomorrow for Contenders and Supercars.